Hi, Renee Leone with Hollywood Connections, and I'm here with Scot Devine, the writer of Shark Attack 1, 2, and 3. Hi, Scott. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So, you are the amazing writer of this show.
I am one of the. Actually, it's a writing team. Myself and Will Hook, who was my film school classmate. Two of us wrote all three of the movies: Shark Attack 1, 2, and 3. Shark Attack 3 Megalodon.
So, what inspired you? Can I ask you?
I have been a fan of sharks ever since I saw Jaws for the first time in the 70s, and it made me want to study filmmaking, and it also made me want to learn more about sharks. So I've been a shark nut since I can remember. So the chance to write a script that had to do with sharks was like, oh yeah, why not? Absolutely.
I'll tell you, I was a teenager when Jaws came out, and it was so amazing and so exciting. I've seen that 4 times.
I can't tell you. It's one of those movies for me, no matter where I see it, if it's on TV, I turn it on and I watch it to the end. Even though I have the DVD and all that, I listen to the soundtrack. It's just one of my top films of all time.
So, Shark Attack 1, 2, and 3. So, if your show wasn't as good as Jaws, you wouldn't be doing 1, 2, and 3. So, it must have been amazing. Your writing staff must have did an awesome job. I've never seen it.
That's a very nice compliment. Jaws is in a league of its own. I am just happy to be a small fish in their big ocean. But they were a lot of fun to do, and that's what myself and Will set out to do with these. We wanted to just have a fun time with sharks, putting people in jeopardy. But one of our big things for writing the films was, it was always going to be that the sharks were not necessarily, they were not the bad guys. It was because people mess with sharks. Because I'm a big supporter of shark conservation and helping dispel the myths surrounding sharks. Now, they really are magnificent creatures and an important part of our ecosystem. So they do need to be protected. They are not the mindless killing.
So they're not the bad guys.
They're not the bad guys, but
I mean, there are accidents. There are situations. I mean, we're in Florida, and I know on the East Coast, up in near I think St. Augustine, there's a lot of sharks attacks.
It happens, sometimes when people and sharks meet up in the water, bad things can happen for both parties. Unfortunately, we do a lot more harm to sharks than they ever do to people.
Oh, wow.
But
I didn't know that.
They can't make movies, so there we go. So the word doesn't get out as much.
So the word doesn't get out as much, and I'm glad to hear that you said that about that, because I really always thought that, see a shark, beware. Beware.
Well, it's like if you see a dog. We love dogs. We want to go out and pet them, but once in a while, a dog might not be well. It might bite. It might be scared. Sharks, they're curious creatures by nature, and they don't have hands and all that. The way they kind of experience the world is go up and we take a taste. And unfortunately, if you're the thing that's getting tasted, it's a bad day for you.
Wow. Well, you know what? I'm glad that you said that, and I'm so happy that I see that you've been very successful with the writing of these 3. Actually, how far apart were the movies?
And from release date?
Yes.
Shark Attack came out in 1999.
All right.
Shark Attack 2 came out the next year. And
that close?
Yeah. And Shark Attack 3 came out in 2002. So it was, the one, the next year, and then 1 year off, and then the third one. So,
well, it must have been a very successful show. So, to have them back to back like that, people were wanting to see this.
The fans enjoy it, and that's always fun hearing people. They say, "Oh my gosh, I had a fun time with it," and that's all I'm really hoping is just go sit back, enjoy the films, eat a lot of popcorn. Whether you laugh at it or you're scared by it or just enjoy it. That's really the goal. It's just meant to be fun entertainment.
Wow, thank you. Well, Scott, can you shout out to Hollywood Connections with Dawn Reese and Renee Leone?
Okay, absolutely. Hi, I'm Scot Devine. You're watching Hollywood Connections with Dawn Reese and Renee Leone.
Thank you so much.